Hi, I'm Clint Grimes, and today I'm going to show you 3 resistance band exercises that you can use at home to hit every angle of your triceps. If you don't have a resistance band set yet, they're pretty inexpensive. I'll leave a link in the description so you can get one of your own. And make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video because I'm going to share with you a secret to cut your progress time in half. When you get your resistance band set, you might want to go to the hardware store and get a carabiner like this one and just clip it into the door tab of your resistance band, and this will allow you to clip your resistance band anchor to a chain link fence or an object like that so you can exercise outside and still you can come back inside and the carabiner won't interfere with the way that your door tab works. Okay, let's get started. The first exercise is going to be tricep extensions. And this is going to imitate dumbbell tricep extensions that you would do at the gym. It's going to be done with your back to the door. You notice my door anchor is anchored under the door. Your foot position is going to be approximately shoulder width apart, and you're going to be gripping the resistance bands with your hands facing your legs. And what you're going to need to do is step away, get tension, and then hoist the bands up by your shoulders. And then what you're going to do is straighten your arms at the elbow. And your tempo should be about 1.5 seconds up to 2 seconds back. And you want to bend your arm just at the elbow, doing 8 to 12 reps. If you can't do 8 reps, then you're going to have to lighten up the tension. And if you can do more than 12, you're going to have to add tension. Now, one thing that you can do to increase or decrease the tension on the fly is change your position from the door. If you step back towards the door, it's going to get a little bit easier. And if you step away from it, it'll get a little bit harder. The next exercise we're going to do is the tricep pushdown, and this simulates the tricep pushdown machine that you have at your gym, the one that has the pulley up on it. So what you're going to do is you're going to face the door this time. Notice my resistance band is anchored on top of the door. Your foot position is going to be somewhat the same. Your feet are going to be spread apart, knees slightly bent. You're going to grip the handles with your hands facing the door. Always step back and get tension. You're going to pin your elbows here against your sides, and then you're just going to push down, straightening your arm from the elbow. Tempo is going to be about 1 second down and 2 seconds up to the starting position. And once again, your sweet spot is going to be somewhere between 8 and 12 reps. If you can't do 8, you're going to have to lighten up the tension. And if you can do more than 12, you're going to need to add tension next time. And you can do the same thing regarding changing resistance on the fly. If you want to get in one more rep and you just can't do it, you can step closer to the door and the resistance is going to be a little bit less. And likewise, if you want to make it a little bit harder right away, you just step farther away from the door. And it becomes a little bit more difficult. Like I was saying, 8 to 12 reps. And for all these exercises, you want to do between 3 and 5 sets. The next exercise is tricep kickbacks. And you're going to do this facing the door, and you notice my resistance band is anchored about knee height. So again, we're going to be facing the door. Our foot position is going to be about shoulder width apart, knees bent, and you're going to bend over from the waist this time. You're going to bend from the waist like I'm bending right now. And your grip on the handles is going to be palms up. So you're going to bend over. Again, try to pin your elbows against your sides. And what you're going to do is you're going to straighten your arms behind you bending over at the elbow, like this. And again, you want your tempo to be 1.5 seconds out and about 2 seconds back, bending only from your elbows. And again, the sweet spot for reps is going to be between 8 and 12. If you can't do 8, you need to take tension off. And if you can do more than 12, you need to add tension. And then again, if you're in the middle of this exercise and you want to take off tension on the fly, all you got to do is move closer to the door. It'll get a little bit easier. And likewise, if you move away from the door, it's going to get a little bit more difficult. And again, for this exercise, you want to do between 3 and 5 sets. To make your resistance bands workouts really effective, use a logbook like this one. Record the amount of tension and the number of reps for the first set of each exercise, then increase reps or tension every week according to the 8 to 12 rep guidelines that I gave you. And if you really want to take your arm training to the next level, you can use these blood flow occlusion bands like the one I have on right now. Just put them on right above your biceps and tighten them to a tightness of about 6 out of 10. 0 being I can't feel a thing, and 10 being my arm's about to fall off. You'll feel a really good pump in the muscles as they fill with blood coming in from the inner part of your muscles and keeping that blood in your muscles, keeping it from escaping from the outer part where it flows out. This will allow you to lift lighter with increased hypertrophy of the muscles. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. Like this video if you like it, and click on this video right here for your next resistance bands bicep workout. That's it. That's all. See you next time.